Got no time? Got a test? It's time to cram.
Hello dear students, welcome to Maths by Murtaja sir. As you know, we have already completed 4 model question paper published by SSLC with a proper and easy solutions. In this video, we are going to make quick revision of chapter number 1 real numbers with some most IMP questions which may ask in the upcoming board examination 2026. So before starting the video, if you have not subscribed the channel, then please subscribe the channel so you can get the link or information of the next upcoming video which are very important for you for the upcoming board examination, and like and share video. Okay. Now, chapter number 1, real numbers. Quick revision and most IMP questions. Prime factorization and its application. First topic is express as a product. Write 140 and 156 as a products of prime factors using factor trees. As you noted how to make the factor trees of the number. So do practice of this type of sum for the board examination. Next, calculate HCF and LCM of numbers like 30, 72 and 43 through the prime factorization, and then find the HCF and LCM. Then third is a verify relationship, very important topic. Prove that HCF multiplied by LCM is equal to product of numbers for 26 and 91. We know that we have to find the prime factors of 26 and 91. Then we have to find the HCF and LCM. Then for the LHS, we have to make the multiplication of HCF and LCM. For the RHS, we have to make the product of numbers 26 and 91. And we have to prove that both the side LHS and RHS are equal. So exam tip, this is the algorithm for the HCF of two numbers AB multiplied by LCM of two number AB is equal to product of the numbers A and B. So it is frequently asked in the examination, so do proper practice of this. Okay. Now next, rational and irrational numbers. Very important, as you witnessed preparatory 1, preparatory 2 and preparatory 3. This type of questions frequently asked. 2 plus root 3 is a irrational number that we have to prove. So how we will prove? Proof by contradiction. Some tips are here. Already this type of sums are solved in model question paper as model question paper 1, 2, 3 and 4. You can go and check there. The stepwise proper method is there. So here only the tips. Assume it is a rational. Then express as P upon Q and derive a contradiction. Then classification of numbers. If some real numbers are given, then you have to classify into the rational and irrational. Then in that way classify. Root 2 is a irrational, pi is irrational, 1 upon 3 is a rational number, square root 9, because the square root is possible, it is 3, so it is a rational. Now most IMP questions, proof by contradiction. Root 2 is an irrational number. So assume root 2 as a P upon Q in a simplest form. Then show P and Q must both be even. You know that they having the common factor 2. And create the contradiction. And in the last prove that root 2 is an irrational number. So key insight, if a prime divides p square, this is the theorem, prime divides p square, it must divides p. This property is crucial for irrationality proofs. Okay, next. HCF and LCM word problems. Some most IMP word problem I tried to give here. So do practice of them if you want. I will, and definitely I am going to post some more questions in the next upcoming video. So keep continue watching the all upcoming videos for your better performance in upcoming board examination. Real world applications of HCF and LCM frequently appears that you noticed in Karnataka Board exams. These problems test your ability to identify when to use HCF, greatest common measure, versus LCM, least common multiple, real life application. Athletic meeting point. Sonia takes 18 minutes and Ravi takes 12 minutes to complete a round. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point? You know that what we have to do, we have to find the LCM of both given number 18 and 12 and its LCM is 36. So they will meet again after 36 minutes at the same starting point. Next, largest divisible number. Find the greatest 5-digit number exactly divisible by 12, 15 and 36. So how to do? Okay, find LCM of these given numbers. Look, this question looks very difficult, but answer is that much easy here. Okay, find LCM of given number, then find largest 5-digit multiple. Okay, now last, find the smallest number which when increased by 20, means number is there, we have to increase by 20, then it is divisible by both number 90 and 144. So what we have to do, we have to find the LCM of 90 and 144 and from these LCM if we subtract 20, then we will get our required number. So this is the very easy method. If this type of question will come in board exam, means as a HOT question or in that way difficult question. Now divisibility and composite numbers. So proving compositeness. Okay. How the numbers are composite, how the numbers are prime. So for that, composite number has factors other than 1 and itself, that we know that. To prove compositeness, factorize the expression and show it has non-trivial factors. So this sum is from the textbook. Factorization, 7 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 13. This is the one term plus 13. We have to show here it is a composite number. So what we will do, we will take out the 13 common from both the number. There are, means both the terms, 13 common. Then in the bracket what will remain? 13 into the bracket 7 multiplied by 11 plus 1. So this 13 is there and this is 78. So you can see that other than 1 there are two more factors here, 13 and 78, and also you know that 78 has a more factors. So conclusion is what? Okay, 70, 13 and 70 are both greater than 1 and the number is a composite. So in that way we have to write the conclusion in our answer. This is also challenging question. Okay. Check whether 6 to the power n can end with a digit 0 for any natural number n. So hint is also given. Consider prime factors required for divisibility by 10. Okay. So only for the practice I gave the question. here. Next, important conceptual questions. Very important. Sometimes what happens, we do not know the basic concepts, so we are making the mistakes in our core sums. So let us revise these basic concepts. These fundamental, these foundational definitions and concepts are essential for understanding real numbers. Karnataka Board exam frequently tests these definitions directly or use them as a premises for longer problem. So, co-prime numbers, you mention this thing in while you are going to prove the numbers like root 2 is an irrational number or 2 plus root 3 is an irrational number. There you are using this type, means you are using this concept co-prime number. So co-prime numbers is what? Okay, two numbers are co-prime if their HCF is a 1. They have no common factors other than 1. So you can see here, if you take the HCF of 8 and 9, then it is a 1. HCF of 5 and 7, it is a 1. HCF of 14 and 15, it is a 1. Now, twin prime numbers. Twin prime numbers what? Okay, prime numbers that they differ by 2 are called twin prime numbers or twin primes. Example, look, 3 and 5 both are prime number and between them difference is 2. Same way, 5 and 7 both are prime numbers and difference is 2. 11 and 13 are both prime numbers and difference is 2. Same way, 17 and 19 are prime numbers and difference is 2. So this is the challenge to you to post some more pair of prime numbers, and if you are finding this pair of prime numbers, twin prime numbers, then mention them in the comment box. Now prime power LCM. Okay, if P is a prime number, then find the LCM of P and P square and P to the power 5. So we know that when we find the LCM, then we are considering the highest power. So LCM takes always highest power P to the power 5. Okay students, exam focused practice. Quick solve. These short answer questions help build speed and accuracy. Practice these regularly to improve your time management during the actual exam. In the exam, time management is very important. If you are witness the preparatory 1, 2 and 3, then you seen that how time management is required to complete the question paper. So for first division algorithm, find quotient and remainder when 10 is divisible by 3. So if you divide 10 by 3, then you know that quotient you will get as a 3 and remainder is a 1. Now, consecutive numbers HCF. Okay, what is the HCF of two consecutive natural numbers? And justify. What is the HCF of two consecutive natural numbers? Justify. Suppose 2 and 3 are two consecutive natural numbers. So if you consider or count the HCF of them, then definitely you will get the 1. Since consecutive numbers are always co-prime. Check. Take the examples different, then you can witness this thing. They are always co-prime. And co-prime and concept of co-prime recently in the previous slide we studied or understood. Now rationalization. Rationalize and simplify. Okay, suppose 3 root 2 divided by root 5 minus root 2 is given, then we have to rationalize the denominator. So which method we use for that? Okay, multiply numerator and denominator by the number root 5 plus 2. By this method we can make the rationalization of the denominator. Okay students. Now, summary and exam tips for real numbers. So, key focus areas. Okay, prime factorization, master factor trees and prime decomposition for HCF and LCM problems. Euclid's lemma is not in our syllabus. So now proofs. Root 2 is an irrational number. 2 plus root 5 is an irrational number. So this type of sums prepare irrationality and divisibility proofs thoroughly. Now exam strategy. So for the exam strategy, previous year papers and model question paper, SSLC model question paper 1, 2, 3, 4 and preparatory question paper 1, 2 and 3. Look, here also it is written, okay, solve Karnataka Board questions from past 5 years on composite numbers and word problems. Time management. Priorities questions with high marks and clarity. Don't get stuck on one problem. Formula application. Use formula and factor trees to simplify complex problems quickly. And the final tip, show all working steps clearly. Again I am repeating, show all working steps clearly. Karnataka Board values method over just the final answer. Even if you can't complete a problem, attempt as much as possible for partial marks. Again I am repeating this last sentence. Okay. Even if you can't complete a problem or sum, do not leave the sum. Attempt as much as possible for partial marks. So keep this thing in your mind, do your very good preparation and wait for upcoming videos. So if any questions are there, then post your questions in comment section below. Thank you.